Hi, welcome to your chess channel. Please make it yours by hitting the subscribe button. It's quite simple. You just hit the subscribe button and then ring the bell. Okay, so just hit the subscribe button, because I'm getting asked by chess players and that alike from the Canterbury Chess Club and that sort of thing, what do I do? Well, just subscribe, because they're expecting me to, every time I've put a video up, which is almost daily except for Sundays, that they say to me, what do I do now? How, why aren't you sending me a message now for saying that you've put another video up, so I can have a look what hat you're wearing or what top you're wearing. And I'm wearing this top today. I'm just wearing this top. Where is it? My top from my friend from the club, it's chesschecker.com. So that's the t-shirt I wore yesterday, the last round of the tournament, round 6. Okay, so this is I am black or I'm white, or I'm white or I'm black. I'm dressed in black, but if you want to get my videos, please subscribe. And then if you don't want to get an alert all the time, just turn the alert button off. It's that simple. So anyway, here we have white's going up the board normally. I had a lot of trouble with this position at the start because I've already done a few outtakes. And black's going, black's pawns are on e2 and f3. And obviously, if it's white to move, king takes pawn or king takes pawn for black is not very good, because this pawn runs, or if this pawn is captured, then this pawn runs to e1. So someone's just offered a draw. Is it a draw? This position's wrong. I have to start again. I'm not going to start again. I'm just going to edit this position. Okay, and black is to move. So otherwise, if the other position is up, it's definitely a draw, because no one can make headway because the pawns are too advanced. So that's a bit of a clue. So what was played here, and who offered the draw, or what colour am I, and what was the result? So, and then I'll tell you, I was black here, and black is to move. Now, I was at the BP yesterday for lunch, and I noticed that they were talking about, we were having, a few of the chess players were having lunch, of course, because we have to eat food. You have to eat food in chess tournaments, and it's best, like all the juniors break this rule. All the juniors, even I break it, is playing in between the rounds. They play and play and play and play and play. And some of them, they can, of course, but it's not the best thing to do. It's not advised. It's best to get away from the chessboard. Don't sit there and look at the squares the whole time, because you might just get to the board, even if you're really young and got lots of energy. You might get to the chessboard and just go, oh, here we go again at the chessboard. Whoop-de-doo, how boring. Okay, so it's very, very important to get away from the chessboard when you've got a break. So anyway, we're at the BP, and one of the people are talking about a game that looks just like this position here. And they said, now I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. They said it looked completely drawn, but black won. So how did I win here? My opponent's just offered me a draw, and he's probably really upset with me not accepting the draw, because he's going, well, it's a draw, duh. So what did I play here? Okay, I'll see if the engine does the right move for black. Ready? Oh, king b4. This is just as good. I can play this, but it's not what I played. I'll turn the engine off, and I went king here. This is the new main line. Now what can white do? We'll turn the engine on now, and we'll just ask the computer to make a move. That's the move that computer makes. But if that computer makes this move, then I play king here, and then I'm running king here with f2 checkmate. So black would normally circumstances with king f2, king d2. So I'll just play king here, and now we'll force the engine to move again. And now of course I go king d2 and it's all over. This is too late. The pawn is too late now, and the pawn can't be captured. I'll show you something real soon. So I got a wee bit of the inspiration from games I've studied. So king b5, I go to c4, and I'm turning the engine off now. I will show you what happened. I went king c4 as black, so I'm over the outside of the board. I'm not on the side. My opponent now thought, duh, a6. Okay, this is the new main line. And if I go back here, I'm going to lose. I'll just lose. If I go back here, well, if I take the b pawn, I'm going to lose. Okay, maybe. So what do? I go king d3. Now, I'm just threatening king here, and then a queen. But hang on, white queens as well, don't they? Yeah, okay, they do. So, plays a7. This looks devastating for black. Black's really stuffed it. Which I had to analyse this first, and obviously the computer found king b4, but I went straight to king c4. King here. And now, notice, queen, rook, bishop, knight. We'll make it a queen. Now what does black do? Resign or say, okay, I'll have the draw? No, I play here, queen check. Okay, now my opponent said after this move here, he thought that he had somewhere else to put his king than to take the f pawn. And now, of course, the finale, queen here. Whereas my opponent resigned here, out of probably respect, that we had a queen and pawn endgame, which are quite scary queen and pawn endgames. This is just queen takes, check, and queen takes queen on there. So now I just want to say a couple of things that happened for me at my age at round 6 yesterday. All 6 rounds in one day of rapid, 25 minutes and 5 seconds per increments per move. So that's the end of that position. Everyone knows how. Even real basic juniors know how to win this with a queen versus a pawn, etc. But now I want to just tell you what happened for me in my round 6 game. I was in proximity the whole time with the neighbouring games. The neighbouring game were on the same table. So 2 boards on each table, 4 players at each table. I heard my next door neighbour's opponent, so my neighbour here, next door neighbour here, his opponent, which was he, thumped the clock. And I saw my next door neighbour go like that kind of thing. And then subsequently it happened again. I thought, well, that's a bit odd because this guy's quite professional. And then it occurred to me what had happened. I had, instead of hitting my clock over here, hit my next door neighbour's clock and made my next door neighbour's opponent's clock start even when it wasn't his turn. And so he had bashed it the second time, and I realised what my mistake is. So what did I do? I then went to the director of play, and after the second time, after a few minutes, because I said, oh look, I'm really, really sorry. There's a wee bit of kerfuffle, let me say. I then went to the director of play, the arbiter, the international arbiter. I went to the arbiter and I said, look, I'm quite happy to default my last round game. I was on 3 out of 5. I was quite happy to 3 out of 5. I said I'm quite happy, even though my position's quite good for me. I'm quite happy to default my game because I've done this sort of penalty thing. I need to learn that I can't hit my next door neighbour's board's clock. You know, it's not the done thing. It's not fair. And I said, could you please give that player over there, my next door neighbour's opponent, can you give that player a little bit of time, because I had incurred a time deficit for them. Okay, so that's what happened, because I have to stand up and, you know, I have to be responsible for my actions. Then the next thing is when I had pushed the clock twice, I had my cup of water. So I put my cup of water in front of the chess clock from my neighbour's chess clock, my neighbour and my next door neighbour's chess clock. I put my cup of water there, okay? Because it's very good to have water too, by the way. Very, very good for the brain. And then we were all in a time scramble now. And even though my next door neighbour's opponent had some time added to their clock by the arbiter. And I went for my clock, pushed my clock, and I hit this cup of water, spilling all the water all over the table. And I was still profusely apologising. I thought, oh no. You know, like competition chess. That's the joys of competition chess. So here we have a position that my opponent thought was completely drawn, and I managed to, because I saw a wee little article from Magnus Carlsen, so it was an inspiration from him to look at where the queen's going to end up, even a move ahead, and we just pick it up and it's all over now, baby blue. Wouldn't it be nice if the king could go here and the king can't move here, and it's stalemate here. So if it couldn't move here, it's stalemate. If the queen's not there and the pawn's not there, it's stalemate. But anyway, just outside the square, I'm thinking. So there you have it. That's my session for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I do wish to announce that it's quite good at the age of 56 to be able to still play rapid, but there was excuse me, in the A grade there was a very strong player, unbeknown to me, that I played round 5, and I played a bit loose, but it was a good game. I enjoyed the game, but I played a little bit loose in the opening, and so there you have it, and the result was black. So I ended up with 4 out of 6, so it got me in 5th position, and 5th place, or 5th equal, as 3 players had got 2nd equal, and 1st was the player I played round 5, who took out the one of the top New Zealand champions of chess, FIDE Master from Auckland. Anyway, that is my session for today, and all the best with your chess, no matter where you are with it. Please look out and please hit the subscribe button, and make sure you ring the bell, and keep an eye out for something really, really special to me, is my interview with Chess and Life, according to Mr. FIDE Master Martin Dreyer, Mr. Martin Dreyer, FIDE Master from Auckland, who incidentally drew comfortably 1-to-1 with Super Grandmaster Anthony Miles, who is now deceased, from England or the UK, and that game does feature on my YouTube chess channel, or your YouTube chess channel. Thank you very much for watching. That's David Weegenaar over and out for now. Till the next time on the Muppet Show. Bye for now, and like I say, reiterate again, subscribe please. Please hit the subscribe button, and make sure you ring the bell after that. Just like we had to do at school, if you got to ring the bell at school. I don't know if they do that anymore. They just hit a buzzer. But we had the bell, and I got to ring the bell a couple of times. It was quite good. Imagine how loud I was with the bell.